Hey everyone, it's Michael here at Home Health Success Academy, and in this video training series, we're talking about prospecting. And especially in this video right here, we are going to be talking about email prospecting, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let me ask this question. Have you ever saw something in social media? Have you ever saw something in a website that caught your interest? And when you wanted to find a little bit more, the website told you to please enter your email right here. And then when you click that email, you all of a sudden start getting emails nonstop from that particular company. But eventually you start opening some of these emails. Okay, so that's what we call email marketing. Okay, so one thing that you have to understand is this is something that we are living into this world is email marketing, and you must have this incorporated within your company. Why is that? Because this is another form of what we call follow-up. But in the beginning process, if we're trying to prospect somebody, we want to be able to have a nice email series of information, little quick tidbits of something that they should actually look into about our organization. So if I'm prospecting out there, if I'm making those phone calls, and if I get a call back from them, that's what's something that we want to be able to do to create that appointment, the urgency. But at the same time, as if somebody is so difficult to get a hold of, that doesn't mean that we can't get their email. Especially when we're doing live walk-ins, we're gathering information. If your marketer walks into a facility, they should grab all the business cards that are there and find out what the emails are. Because we want to be able to start sending them some information if we can't get in front of them, just to at least give them some ideas on what we can do to work with their organization. These are the times in these emails that we send out to them, we want to be able to include several things. Your demo videos that we talked about several times, a nice information about your company. Those are the things that you want to be able to do, but some of these emails should target mainly the pain things that you guarantee know that they're facing. When we talked about prospecting and profiling a client, we must also profile the potential pain that they're actually facing. And most facilities are facing the top 3 pains. And once you are able to kind of put that in the side and set that and know that as a team, you can then tailor your email prospecting properly. Okay? Email prospecting allows you to be able to prospect a client without having to have that meeting with them directly. And this is something that we want to be able to make sure that we actually do and we actually can create. So you have to understand that email prospecting is important. Now, do I expect you guys to, on a Friday or a Friday night or a Saturday morning, sit down and start emailing all of these clients? No. There's actually a system that you can actually use that's going to be able to deliver your emails at a slow given time to make sure that they actually receive it and you don't just bombard them and waste any more time. So for me, I use either MailChimp or Aweber, right? So you guys can go to their website, Aweber or MailChimp, and to be able to look into their whole process where they have an email program. So what we typically do is if we have a client that we want to add into this email program, we'll just write their email there, and then they're going to get a series of emails from us that's going to be a good slow flow of information to them. Typically, we're not going to try to email them every day because that's a little too much. We're still going to stick to the reality of the touches though. So if we're going to put you in our email list, you're going to receive an email from us on the day 1 when we actually sign you up. Day 3, day 6, day 9, pretty much go by 3s, okay? And allows us to be able to get to them right away. When we send the emails, we always want it to be sent at 9 o'clock in the morning so that it's something that gets to them before they walk into the office, okay? We want to be that email that shows the most recent when they walk in, because typically these people that we're trying to go after is going to open their email the moment they walk into the facility. Now, a lot of the question is, how do I find their email? So here's the fun trick that I actually do a lot. So let's say if I go into a facility and I have their business card, I'm going to take a look at the business card. And if I see the business card shows their first name dot last name at the website of their company, I'm now going to know that that's how they structure their email. So When I prospect for patients, for the information of these potential referral sources, if I know the name of the DON, if I know the name of the social worker, the administrator, and so forth, I know that that's how they structure their email, so I can then have those emails the right way and target them. Some facilities do not have the names of these people, but they'll have their title. So if I get a email from the DON and it says DON at, let's say, abcskillednursingfacility.com, then I know is the administrator's email is going to be either admin at or administrator at. Okay, so these are little quick tips that you must understand and you must actually create. When you send these emails, the body in the email should be simplistic. Don't overdo the jargon, the words, and everything. Keep it simple. Once again, this is just an intro for your company. This is not a product dump where you're going to give them all the information and hopefully they absorb it. Basic information that has some teaching involved. Your educational-based marketing. That is something that you need to be able to structure within your email marketing and prospecting, okay? You must be able to have that. And also these emails you can structure to have a call to action. Call to action, meaning that they can click the video and have the presentation for you, or click a link and it brings them to another link to get more information about your company. The fun part about is this, is that if they open up the email and they look at it and they click on something, you can actually get a report saying, hey, they actually clicked this. So if somebody clicked a link, meaning they wanted to look at a particular video, a particular other information about your company, that means they showed some form of interest within opening that email. You can actually find out about that, and then if somebody clicks, they can automatically be set up to get another email that says, hey, it looks like you clicked this and you wanted more information about our company. Here's some more information. So this is a way to be able to create a funnel to be able to figure out certain things. Just like your funnel, your ABCs for your potential clients. A means a cold prospect. B, that means they've referred at least one. And if they've referred more than 12 within 3 months, then we ship them to group C. It's the same funnel that you're creating, but you must also have a funnel set up for your emails, because this is one of the newest ways to actually be able to provide communication. Actually, let me add a little bit more thing, and we're going to start talking about social media. And actually, we're going to move that on to the next video so you guys can have more information. But coming first, when it comes to basic information about your emails, you must have it set up and structured. And you must spend time to be able to test certain things. You must have what they call A and B testing. If they get this email, let's say, for example, this group of people you email gets this type of a funnel, and if that works, great, but then you also have a B side and see if it works this way. You want to be able to test it, right? And you wanted to see, okay, it looks like the B group is responding more, so that means the B way is actually working better, so then that's how you market it fully, because the B section, the B funnel works a lot better, okay? So that's something that you guys have to make sure that you do. You can't just start marketing and not actually measure the success that you have. In order to become successful, in order to be able to have that great gain in patient census, you want to be able to make sure that you are measuring your marketing strategies and also looking at what's working and what's not working. That is what this industry is all about. When I've marketed out there, a lot of the techniques, the trainings that I've done, and I provide information to you guys, I've tested them myself and have seen if it worked or it hasn't. And so the ones that have worked is something that I've actually kept. The ones that I know is the reason why I got a referral. So what you guys have to do when it comes to email testing is you should actually have an email process in place. Using either MailChimp, you can use Aweber. There's other companies out there that you guys can actually use, but it's all up to you which one is the one that's more robust. But MailChimp and Aweber is the ones that are the cheapest that you can actually possibly work with and get you guys more clients and get you guys in front of other people to set up appointments. And here's a little quick tip. I even have an appointments app attached to this, And one of those links, because I say, look, if you want to be able to meet with us, because I gave them the features, the benefits, and the advantages of them working with us within those email structures, is that if they actually want to set up an appointment, they can click my appointment calendar and set up an appointment with me right there, right? And if they want to be able to set up the schedule, I get that information. I say, here's a person who's really interested. And this allows me to engage my clients, engage my potential referral sources. So make sure you create something like that for your organization. And if you don't have it, we can help you. And if you want to do it on your own, there's called Google. Research it. It's going to be able to be helpful for you guys and create more success. So once again, this is Michael Echeverria with Home Health Success Academy, and you are watching our prospecting video series.
Hey everyone, we want to be able to invite you to our 10xpatientreferrals.com, where we have our online home health marketing academy that's going to be able to help either a home health, home care, or hospice agency increase referrals, increase their census, and create a profitable company. Now, at this very moment, you're going to have access to these information through these training, marketing to physicians, how to get to hospitals, how to be able to get into nursing homes, and much, much more at a month-to-month basis with no contracts needed. It's just month to month. Now, guess what? We are offering you guys for a limited time 50% off any one of our plans. Just choose which one is going to be able to work better for you. So just stop by the 10xpatientreferrals.com at any given moment. So these are the plans that are available, whether it's the gold, the silver, or the platinum plan. Most people go for the gold plan, but it's up to you what's going to work for you. We definitely want to be able to have you come in and work with us. So here's two choices. Go to 10xpatientreferrals.com or click the link down below. Take advantage of this right now at this very moment and sign up with us. We would like to thank our sponsors of this video, and over here at 10xpatientreferrals.com, our goal is to provide you guys amazing information on every single one of our videos. So medicationreminderprogram.com provides daily medication reminders for your patients. They call your patients twice a day to remind them to take their medications. What happens is a top reason of hospitalization for senior citizens is not taking their medications. So this program allows you to be able to keep your patients and not lose any revenue, but at the very same time, it allows you to stand out when you are marketing to other referral sources because you're providing more services, more programs than the competition around you guys. The next thing we want to be able to share with you guys is they have 3 different packages available for you at this very moment. Choose which one works for you. If you're an agency that's just starting up and you have less than 10 patients, you can go with the silver plan. Or if you have 50 patients, you can go with the gold plan. Or if you have up to 100 patients, it is only the choice to use the platinum plan. But guess what? It's up to you which one works for you guys. For a cost of as little as 33 cents per patient a day, it is worth everything for you guys. The next thing is HomecareAnsweringService.com. It's an answering services for your agency. So if you want to be able to have us handle all the calls for you in the weekends or the off hours when your business office is closed, we can definitely do that. Or we can even answer your calls for you during the day as well. Allows you to be able to do everything for your company. So HomecareAnsweringService.com is your solution for answering your calls on a timely manner. Now, before we continue on to the video, just need to be able to take a few seconds of your time. And so we want to be able to ask you a question. Are you looking to gain more referrals for your agency, your home health, your home care, your hospice agency? We want you to be able to join us at our Online Marketing Bootcamp that has over 7.5 hours of training. When you actually watch our bootcamp and join our Online Marketing Bootcamp training, so sign up for a limited time at 10xpatientreferrals.com